We very much feel in Moldova that God has called OM to help place mission at the heart of the church and the church at the heart of the community. And when we think of the church being at the heart of the community, we very much think of some of the relief and business and development projects that we're helping churches implement in their local communities. Moldova is known as one of the poorest countries in Europe, if not the poorest country in Europe. So we're very much, as OM, coming alongside local churches, helping them to meet the needs that they see in the community. We have projects with poor children. There's so many children who are left on their own because one or both parents have left the country and have gone to other places to find work.
One of my desire is to work with kids, and actually the church in Paicu start through the kids, because we start ministry with kids. So now every day at the church we do have a day center, and around 20-25 kids are coming daily.
And we've selected children usually with the local authorities, with the mayor or with the social worker. We've found the most vulnerable children, and they're the ones who are invited to the program. This center is really important for the children because at home they're not receiving the care that they need. So here they're receiving a warm meal, they're receiving love and attention and help with their homework, which means they're actually getting an education which sets them up to have a future.
Also, it's so great to see the passion of the kids, how when they come to the day center and when we have our Bible lesson and pray together, if I ask them what you want to pray for, all the time they said, please pray for my mother, please pray for my father. And even they said, I want to thank for my father because he's working and we have some money for us to survive. I believe that our investment in these kids will bring a great future, because what God is doing is not without answer. All the time He's bringing fruit. So this is our desire, to see fruits through those kids even more than we have now.
In 10-15 years, they will be the politicians, they will be the police officers, the teachers, and we could have a generation who knows Jesus. And I do believe that the country can change dramatically in the next 15 years if we do our job now and reach out to the vulnerable and the lonely, like we're called to do.
We also are helping churches reach out to the elderly. It's the elderly who suffer a great deal, especially through the winter months. So we have projects in 14, soon to be 17 churches where we're helping to provide a warm meal.
And to check on them and to make sure they're okay and to help out around the house if we can. And there are many elderly people who actually are alive because of the food that we're bringing every day.
But also have involvement with the local church and see that the church cares for them and that God cares for them.
In the winter it can get down to -20, -30 degrees, and all the houses are heated with wood, and many people just can't afford it, and so they live without any heating at all. Many of them have broken windows, and you hear stories every year of elderly people who have died because of the cold, have frozen in their own homes.
We have relief projects helping churches to reach out to the poorest people through food packets, through providing wood for those who can't heat their homes in the winter, and also special projects providing clothes for the poorest people in communities. And we're seeing God building His kingdom in Moldova through these relief projects. We also have a bus that comes to Moldova 5 or 6 times a year. The church can really see and use this bus as a tool, attracting people from the village to come. Children, youth, elderly people can come to Christian programs.
This is a very big blessing for people because people in the village is very poor, and for them it's very hard to buy Bible. Because one Bible in the Orthodox Church, it's cost like 20 euro, but in the Bus for Life it's only 1 euro. For people it's very strange in the beginning, and it's very good for us because people come to see what is that and start to ask more questions. And this it's very easy to start to discuss with them about Jesus and about the gospel.
We also, as we've recognized over the years, the incredible need for work in the country, that so many people are leaving the country to try and find work in other places. We've helped to establish Business for Transformation projects. We have quite a large department, and we've been able to help start 280 projects over the last years. 280 families and individuals who have started business projects and no longer now need to leave the country in order to find work and provide for their families. This is an area of our ministry that's growing. We have startup business projects, level 2 business projects. We have opportunities for investors to come and invest in a level 3 program. And we also, in the last few years, have tried to group together farmers in communities, again working through local churches, not just to help individuals in these communities, but a cooperative, a group of Christians working together and trying to bring transformation into their community. All the businesses that we help to try and establish are businesses which we try and encourage them to have kingdom values, that they're going to provide work for people in the community, they're going to not just help one individual become rich, but really make an impact for the kingdom of God. We have a next generation or youth ministry department who are using especially sport to help churches reach out into their community. And we now have 40 or so churches with whom we're partnering with and helping give training to key people in their church, who are then reaching out to the young boys in the community through sports evangelism. And as we talk of the heart of OM Moldova, we think very much of our Challenge into Missions program. Through the Challenge into Missions program in the last 12 years, we've seen more than 400 Moldovan young people be trained and equipped for mission. We talk of local mission, but also world mission. Many of these young people have returned to their churches and are actively involved in reaching out together with their churches to some of the unreached villages. Others have joined some of our different departments and ministries. We have 3 local ministry teams. We have a team in the south, a team in Rezina, the north, and a team right up in the northeast in the most unreached area of the country. And these teams are partnering with local churches, helping to plant new churches in some of these unreached villages. But what's been especially exciting in the last years is to see the church in Moldova growing in vision, also sending missionaries to other countries. We're very excited to be helping Moldovans be equipped and sent out to countries such as Central Asia, the Caucasus Mountains. We also have Moldovans serving in North Africa and the Middle East, Muslim unreached countries. And our heart is very much, as we partner with the church, we want to see the church equipped and actively reaching out into their local communities, but especially with a vision for the world. That the church in Moldova wouldn't just be a church that receives, but would have a vision to reach out and send Moldovan missionaries to the ends of the earth.